Guys, this video that I'm currently making is worth 20 grand. Yes, you heard me. It's worth 20 grand. Now let me tell you something a little about content. Content is the new currency. Every content that I'm putting out, I am expanding my online real estate. Let me help you understand what I mean. For example, a clothing brand's director might pick up this video and he might decide to write me a 20 grand check for me to go put some shoes on, go run a couple laps and shoot a commercial. Now that's very unlikely to happen as of right now, but that is a possibility in the future. You see what I mean? The more content you put out, the more doors you open. And every day I try to pull out at least one content a day, and that has helped me build a lot of relationships and business throughout the years. I don't even try to sell people my service anymore because, to be frank, I don't need to. I just put out content every day, and 99% of the time the content has nothing to do with my service. Plus, I'm just really good at what I do. See, some people do what I do for a living, some people make it into their career, but I do this because this is my life. Arbitraging the underpriced attention in the market is the only thing that I train and study for my entire life. Do you know why the Roman Empire have one of the strongest army in the world? Because they train their soldiers ever since they were a little baby and teach them everything about combat to the day they die. Now I remember this one time Bruce Lee said this in the interview. I think he said he isn't scared of a man that knows how to attack in 100 ways, but he will fear a man that trains only one kick. And that's how I look at what I do. But let's go back to the topic of content. When I look at the value of a piece of content, it's not to put money in my own pocket. Because if you make content out of selfishness, you lose. If your content is not giving value to the market, you lose. And the more selfish the content is, the more you lose. So when I said in the beginning that this video is worth 20 grand, I really meant it worth 20 grand in the market. Now I want to show you a way that you can create the same amount of value in the market in the most effective way. This method is called content stacking. So let me put this in action. Let's say you decide to create a vlog that is worth 20 grand in the market value, but instead of just uploading it and be done with this content, you can take the audio and turn it into a podcast. That's another 20 grand. Then transcribe the audio into a blog post. That's another 20 grand. Then take the blog post and regurgitate into short version of the blog into both an Instagram post and a LinkedIn post. In total, you just create 80K worth of content with one vlog. And you can probably get all this done in less than an hour because you're kind of just copy and paste the original content. And think about how much value you will create if you do this for 100 pieces of content. Making content right now is so undervalued and everybody should give it a shot. And let me tell you, this is getting competitive each year. Kids are making content in a young age. Look at TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, gaming channels. There are 14-year-old little girls on TikTok have a shoot deal. Later down the road, technology is going to make producing content much easier and accessible, which means it's going to be much harder for you to get exposure because everybody is going to be trying to make content. So if you have the chance right now, make as much content as you can. Pick up that phone, go record something, or go write something you're passionate about, because I'm telling you, the value worth a lot more than you think of.